Welcome back to Mechanicus II. This is a territory reclamation mission, and we just won. I'm more interested in the dialogue following the completion of the assignment mission. Let's see if Vidix finds Jepka.
Following the successful execution of your objectives, strategic calculations have been dramatically revised.
Then the deployment of the intervention clade was justified.
Our data prognosticars are actively seeking further opportunities for the intervention clade to affect statistically significant battlefield events.
If it be the Omnissire's will, we stand ready.
I reached the Mederic facility and found none there living. All within had been butchered from menial to tech priest, teared apart and dismembered, a vile mockery of dissection.
Was there any trace of Jepka?
None, Magos, aside from the remnants of the radiation that accompanies it. I surmise the purpose of the slaughter was an examination of the bodies, as the chirurgeon might perform in an anatomy theater. The Xenos pursued the secrets of human anatomy. No doubt the better to destroy it.
What was done with the remains?
A complete picked record was made, followed by catechism forensic for your perusal. They were then consecrated and ritually incinerated to guard against spiritual and radiological contamination.
Then Jepka's location remains unknown. Good work, Lector Dogmatis. But there is much more to come.
Awaiting enlightenment.
Well, maybe that will lead us to Jepka. Or maybe not.
By the machine god!
Yeah, I think I'm now going to replace one of the best damn abilities that I have. That's quite a lot of damage. Anyway, so I've completed a Forge world. Forge temple, rather.
By the machine god!
And now we can upgrade True Grit. Alright, that's just bonus requisition, not necessarily very important. Because I'm swimming in requisition. Oof. Talk about a mission.
It pleases us not that the cryptech Jepka has remained a step ahead of our efforts to corner it. The alien mocks us with its brazen continuation of existence. Troubling indeed. Its distinctive trace radiation should aid in tracking it. But even in this we are obstructed. I have conducted extensive rites of comprehension, and yet the data omens offer no more illumination. We require an expert in the subject. Magos Faradov has established a laboratory shrine some way outside Ex Veritas. He has no equal in the study of exotic radiation.
How has this Faradov suggested we proceed?
Attempts to contact his laboratory shrine have failed. All evidence points towards the conclusion that an undesirable event has befallen him. The intervention clade must enter the laboratory shrine and recover all Faradov's data, and Faradov himself, if he is alive.
Alright, let's bring the big tank. I wonder if we're gonna find Jipka. Or if we're just going to have a massive freaking battle over here. I guess we will find out.
A pious laboratory should be full of activity. Perform a wider scan. We shall assume the worst. Storm the nave of the laboratory and eliminate any hostiles. Then we can learn what has become of our radiation expert.
Now, my concern is really going to be with the fact that I kinda expect a follow-up battle. So I need to be a bit cognizant of that specific.
By the machine god!
Alright, start with the heavy artillery. Yes, it does have a cooldown. But we can eliminate 2
I
immortals
sense
in one
Xenos
go.
corruption all about us. By the machine god!
Well, ideal.
Obedience.
He's gonna kill him. Or not. Should have used that earlier. rifle back there.
I sense Xenos corruption all up. Omnisire, bless our weapons and curse our foes! Omnisire, awaiting enlightenment.
Try and deal with that one.
Machine God's will.
These Necrons infiltrated the laboratory without alerting the rest of our forces. They knew where and when to strike. Troubling, but not conclusive. He must be elsewhere. The data archivum may have held out against the Necrons. According to standard construction, it should be more defensible than the rest of the structure. But if the enemy hold it, it is no better than walking into a trap.
I'm guessing we're gonna have another battle. That was too easy. Okay, so we can reduce vigilance, we can get cognition points, yeah. Purge the heretic.
No personnel were caught in the crossfire, because no personnel survived. A bitter turn of chance. Press the attack!
So I wonder what horrors lie within. Captrix would be useful because you can reduce vigilance, but those terminals... Yeah, that promised me weakened enemies.
Prayer intensity insufficient. Maximizing zeal. By the machine god.
Boomy!
I sense Xenos corruption all about us. Wrath of Mars!
Nice. Still undead.
Obedience.
Alright, if we could kill that one.
Awaiting enlightenment.
That's it. What horrors lie ahead?
So, our unfortunate Magos did not survive. Yet, just as our knowledge will outlive us, so Faradov's research should remain in the data archives. Address the matter of his remains, but remember, the data is our priority.
You know what? I'm going to take a risk.
You would use one of your combat troops to transport this body? Retrieval of all resources is a laudable aim, but only if it does not compromise mission effectiveness. Faradov was thorough. He had huge amounts of data archived in these cogitators. Even with a priority data cascade into Ex Veritas, it will take time to complete. No! Transmission of the data is our priority. Hold this position and protect the cogitators until the transfer is finished. Do not let Faradov's work be lost!
What horrors lie ahead? 3 battles, one after another. So we got a bunch of flayed ones, a bunch of wraiths right there. But enemy reinforcements are going to be coming in. to the battle too, so we gotta be aware of that situation. And try and just deal with these flayed ones.
Seeking revelation.
All right, pull him back.
For the Omnissiah, I sense Xenos corruption all about us. For the Omnissiah. By the Machine God.
Alright, a bit of damage.
I sense Xenos corruption all about us. Wrath of Mars!
Shit. Yeah, that's a lot. If we can take this down, we might have a better chance.
Blessed is the machine! Omnisire, bless our weapons and curse our foes!
Alright, pull him back. Two turns.
Seeking revelation. Wrath of Mars!
You're kidding me.
By the machine god!
Final turn.
Await awaiting enlightenment.
At least all of them have moved. So we just gotta deal with some damage from the Necron warriors, and that's it. If it even comes.
The data transmission is complete. Scrape the upper layers of Faradov's research. Highlight any reference to the Tesseract Labyrinth. Concerning. Had Faradov come across the labyrinth in his research, it could have illuminated its significance. It must remain an unknown variable in the fate of Hecateus IV. For now. We must consider the possibility that Jebka attacked the laboratory because it recognized Faradov's work as a threat. The alien is cunning, but Faradov scared it into action. His work may hold the key to killing Jebka. We have but to use it correctly.
Well, if you call that a victory. How many missions do we have to do for Jebka? I mean, this is the second one. I swear the Nemesis was much easier.
Magos. Many iterations of a prognosticated data oracle have generated a probability matrix. This has granted us a map of cryptic Jebka's potential future movements.
An impressive conjecture, if it proves accurate.
Further data oracles predict the original's accuracy at 81%. Magos Faradov's work on exotic radiation isotopic trace patterns was instrumental in the data oracle's creation.
And though his flesh failed, his knowledge endured. And so he serves the Omnissiah beyond death.
Jebka has the means of traveling quickly, likely on an anti-gravitic transport vehicle. Attempts to engage this conveyance with aerial assets have been unsuccessful. It employs unfamiliar stealth technology that frustrates our Archaeopter targeting. Planting a tracker on the vehicle will allow us to bypass these defenses. It is the solution calculated as offering the highest probability of success.
I take it my intervention clade is to place this tracker?
Most perceptive, Magos.
This is a task for a fast-moving unit, capable of operating in enemy territory unobserved. Subdominatus Kepra, you have experience fighting alongside the Sicarian infiltrators.
I have excellent saboteurs and shock troops, and very suited to this mission.
Then they should be led by someone who can show the required initiative. I would suggest yourself, Subdominatus.
Of course, Magos. Eliminating Jebka is worth any risk. If this Xenos can be cornered, I will see it done. Situation hostile. Calibrating orders.
Patience. Obedience.
Well, that would be a very damn nice skill to have. Alright, so we have a mission. And we can construct a forge temple. But we have things to sort out first. Territorial expansion right here. Kostin Sanya.